Good morning, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the No Excuse podcast. I'm Montez, and I'm so grateful that you decided to join me today. So, for those of you that have been here before, welcome back, and thank you for coming back in. I hope that something I've been saying in the past have helped you and inspired you, or maybe got you inclined to want to come back to hear me talk and vent my thoughts. If you're new here, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just venting my thoughts into the world about what's going on around me. And I hope it helps. I think it's helping me. I feel like it's helping me just by talking about it out, just out in the open. It's a means of trying to keep me, not trying, it's a means of keeping me consistent on something and other things that I'm working on. And all of what we're working on here is about building a community of people who are striving to build better habits and keep going and create these dreams and attack these dreams and goals and ambitions. And we're all going to get where we're trying to go as long as we remain consistent. So for those of you that may or may not know, the way I start this podcast every time, regardless if you're at home or in your car, I always start this off with breathing. I think it's very important that we, throughout the day, take time to breathe. It helps us reset, regroup, refocus, and remind us of why we're doing what we do. Gives us a sense of purpose. So here we go. Without further ado, be safe. If you're driving, you can't go as aggressively as all of us, but just take your time to quiet your mind. If you're at home or if you're just hanging out, we got this. Here we go. We're going to breathe in deep. Before and out. And go. In. And out. Breathe in. And out. I'm going to breathe in. And out. We're going to breathe in and out. All right. Ooh, that feels good. I like doing those, man. Actually, you know what? If you do that for like a solid 5 or 10 minutes, you'd be surprised like how good you feel at the end of it. Anyway, because I got a few minutes and I got to go work out. You know how I go. Listen, today I want to talk about purpose. Finding your purpose, establishing the purpose, whatever. Listen, folks, we can't get so caught up on what the purpose is. We got to find the things that we like and then figure out how we can just be the best at doing those. Because some of us, honestly, just have more than one thing that we're good at. So I think it's just important to establish a way that you can do them all when you can do them. I struggled with this for a while because I felt like there were some things that I was good at, but I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily call it a purpose. Like there's just some people you see and they just smacking on things. But at the end of the day, it's not necessarily that they're smacking at this. It's just they found something that they like to do and they just became so good at it that it may seem like it's their purpose. So for you, defining your purpose could very well just mean that you haven't yet discovered the thing that you're willing to go so hard on every single day for. All right, so don't get so caught up on it. Don't let yourself sit in a dark state because you feel like, oh, you haven't figured out what it is that you want to do. That was me. I sat there for a long time like that, but I would constantly, I started realizing that I was one of those people that got glued to a lot of different situations. So depending on who I'm around and if I thought it was dope enough, I would want to learn how to do it. So I would just go learn how to do it. So I make it a point to make calendar days, planning like a month out. The stuff that I like to do, I figured out how to incorporate it every day into my 24 hours. You got to figure out how to do just a little bit at a time of what it is that you like to do. I mean, this is one thing on here though, that really takes you over the top over everything else. So I'm not saying, however you got to figure out how to do that. But don't get stuck into trying to figure out what a purpose is. The things that you like to do, there's always a way to monetize it. There's always a way to grow a business from it. There's always a way to attract other people, other like-minded people to you, in hopes that you can help them, they help you, you build a working relationship, and we go from there. You know what I'm saying? Just because it hasn't been thought of, or you feel like nobody's doing it, doesn't mean that you're not the one, that you're the only one doing it. We got to think about companies that like Apple, Steve Jobs, like he called a company Apple. He did, I mean, you watch the documentary, he did all this impossible stuff. So I mean, whatever you're thinking, just go for it. Who cares? If you fail, at least you fell forward and you got good at how to fail. You got good at trying to create something that may or may not have existed in front of you or around people that you know. So it's all good. I'm getting bit by something, by the way. Y'all trying to figure out why I'm fidgeting. But anyway, yeah, like, forget about what the purpose is. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what your beliefs are, the higher power always has the plan for you. All we have to do is walk the line of everything that we're thinking about. Because what we think about, we create more of. So if you're thinking it, just go and run that mug right now, as soon as you get a chance, because you never know. You may be on the brink of finding out something that you love so much more than something that you've been doing before. And it's okay. At the end of the day, it ain't what we know, it's who we know that could help us and how we can help them and provide value. Being stuck in the old way is not the way. Discovering your purpose is more so just finding out about the things that you like to do on the everyday tip. At the end of the day, we all working for our time, our freedom, and financial stability. And you don't get there by doing the exact same things that everybody else is doing. Everybody that's doing what they want, they doing what they want. And you got to be okay sacrificing for it. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Find the things that you love and go for it. And let me know too, whatever it is that you doing, listen, drop a link in the YouTube. I'm okay with the, let's share companies. I'm finna go work out. I'm gonna say it every time. Health is wealth. Let's eat better. Let's work out. Let's get in the gym. Let's stay active. Get plenty of water. You ought to be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. You ought to be doing at least 10 to 15 minutes heart pumping activity, whether that's a fast walk, a jog, run, lifting weights, whatever it may be. Stay active, y'all. If you're here, it's because you're a dreamer, and we got a long life that we need to live as long as we are not taking off this planet by way of the Lord coming to get us. But as long as you have every single day to live and breathe, you should do everything you can to take care of the body that you have. I'm on my way. I ain't where I'm supposed to be, but I ain't where I used to be. Have a good day, folks. We'll talk soon.